with a technique known as CNR in short, meaning control and restraint. During the olden days, violent inmates were handled very differently. Officers were not trained to handle the inmates safely. Control and restraint is a recognized technique which is aimed to maximize safety and also to protect the dignity of inmates involved. Great emphasis is placed upon responding to episodes of violence and disturbance. Furthermore, by using the CNR technique, unnecessary amount of force or overreacting can be avoided. The wrist locks that are used will follow the mechanism of the body, reducing the injury. Control and restraint is a basic technique used by 3 officers to restrain a violent prisoner, and the force will be used is only minimum according to the force options that we require. And the force we use is lawful, reasonable and proportionate. Now presenting to you is a fully geared spear officer in CNR gear. Sergeant Bilu, if we come to the forward. Okay, as you can see, this officer is fully geared from head to toe. His head is protected with a helmet, his body, ballistic vest, anti-step vest, and his limbs are protected by hand guard, leg guard, knee pad, and his gloves are also anti-clutch. Excuse me, sir. Chief ready? Can you please handle this young man? Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse us for a moment. Sorry. Just give us a moment, we will get back to you. Chief ready? Is everything okay?
This is a demonstration.
Prevention! Move in! Sir, calm down, sir. Sir, calm down. Relax.
This is a demonstration.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed is a 3-man team applying CNR professionally. Now, what you're going to watch is what will happen to a prisoner during the olden days. So, sit back and just watch. The olden days. Okay, enough, huh? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our spear officers. Okay, now it's time with everyone. Can I have some brave volunteers? Anyone to try out the lock? You can use option A, the CNR method, option B, the olden days. Okay, whichever you all want to use. Okay, any volunteers? We will give out some attractive souvenirs. A round of applause for the brave gentlemen. After that, we will ask some of his views, how he feels about the law. This is called the ultimate lock. Okay, sir. How's the lock?
Very painful.
Painful, huh? But as you can see, the lock follows the mechanism of the body. It is not this way, it is this way instead of this way. Okay? Any other volunteers? Hold on, sir, hold on. We got something for you. Okay, a round of applause for this brave gentleman. And we have a very daring lady. This lock, this CNR technique can be also learned and applied by ladies. So all those molesters, watch out. Oh, okay. The threshold was quite high, eh? How do you feel, ma'am? Okay. Okay. She's a strong lady. Anyway, For this lady, a round of applause. Thank you. Now let's put our hands together for spear officers. Thank you everyone for being a great audience. We hope to see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you.
And resuscitation means to revive, serves as an artificial heartbeat and an artificial respirator. CPR is performed to provide oxygen to the heart, brain, and other vital organs. Compression is not difficult to do, and providing compression will keep the heart pumping until medical help arrives. The ventilation helps the victim to breathe.
On the stage right now, you see our two medics. They are Sufyan and Imran. They will be demonstrating to you on the CPR to be performed on an infant. Now, for those of you who have little ones to take care, you might find this interesting. And for the purpose of CPR, infant is age 1 and below. Now for an infant, to first establish unresponsiveness, you could take the feet of the baby, shouting, "Baby, baby, are you okay?" If someone is with you, please get them to call ambulance 995 before you begin your CPR. Do a head tilt chin lift. And this could be done by placing one hand on the baby's forehead and two fingers on the other hand on the baby's chin. Very quickly, glance into the baby's mouth to look for any foreign objects. If you do see any foreign objects, remove them. Put your ears near the baby's mouth and nose. Turn your head towards the chest. Look, listen, and feel. Look for rise and fall of the chest. Listen for breathing, and feel for warm air. This will take approximately 10 seconds. If there is no breathing, give two ventilations. You should do this by making a seal with your mouth, covering both the baby's mouth and nose. Each ventilation lasting 1 second. This will cause the chest to rise and fall. Now please do not overextend the baby kick at any point in time as demonstrated now, because this will cause the airway to change and cause further complications. Next, check the brachial pulse for 10 seconds. Now this brachial pulse is located on the inner aspect of the baby's arm. If there is no pulse, it is time to begin your CPR. Run your index finger along the imaginary zipper line, and using the top of the middle and ring finger, begin compression. The counting of the compression is as follows:
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 10, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 15, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 20, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 25, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 30.
Give two ventilations. Watch for the rise and fall of the chest after each ventilation. You will need to complete 5 cycles of 30 compressions and 2 ventilations within 2 minutes. Now we'll demonstrate to you the second cycle. Begin.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 10 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 15, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 20, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 25, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 30.
Give 2 ventilations after the 30 compression. Watch for the rise and fall of the chest after each ventilation. You have to repeat the mnemonic for the 5 cycles. After the 5 cycles, check for pulse. If pulse is present, check for breathing. Now if breathing is absent, rescue breathing is to be commanded. Count, blow,
2,000, 3,000.
blow,
2,000, 3,000.
You have to complete 20 cycles of rescue breathing, following which you have to check for pulse. If pulse is present, check for breathing. Now if breathing is present, 1 infant phase. Now applause for our medic team.
Ladies and gentlemen,